All talk.
Bitch, you're a mark. Shut the up. You're a buster.
Hey, did y'all see that? I know y'all saw that. Hey, looky-loos, this is Ashley Quinn, and I am back with One More Chance, Season 2, Episode 6, Ride 'em Cowgirl. But before we get into this week's episode, I'd just like to take a moment to ask you to go ahead and hit that like button, as well as subscribe to the channel if you like the content, and let's get into it. So the show opens up and we see Skittles and Yodeler outside. And we have Skittles outside reiterating to Yodeler how she's going to continue to be her faithful and loyal watchdog. And basically saying, look what I did for you. Look what I did for you. So as they're outside, we see Bad and Bougie and Smiles walking up. Basically, Bad and Bougie is there to confront Yodeler for basically trying to put a battery in Skittles' back and to keep her pumped up and to keep her going. The conversation really isn't going anywhere, and we see Skittles and Bad and Bougie go in the house. While they're in the house, that's when Yodeler and Skittles kind of really get amped up to start talking their mess. And is it just me, or were they grown asses dressed alike? Interesting, but okay. So then the conversation kind of moves to in the house, and they're kind of going back and forth, going back and forth, going back and forth. And what's crazy is the only thing that Yodeler could really say about Bad and Bougie is that she's old, she's old, she's old, she's old. Okay, yeah, maybe she is older than y'all, but like, if we're to really be honest, Bad and Bougie looks way more refreshed, way more youthful, way more spirited than most of those girls in that house. She's a good 10 years older than some of those girls, but a lot of those girls look like they were rode hard and put away wet.
I'm gonna go talk to all the girls. I got a little idea, you know? They need to show you some love.
That's right, you guys. Tonight we are having our first one-on-ones with Chance and the ladies. Micah's idea is to have the ladies come up to Chance's bedroom, each get to spend about a minute with him in an effort to try to seduce him, right? Not exactly the one-on-one that I wanted to see, but it's the one-on-one that we're getting. It just really reflects like what's going on, you know, socially, and with the whole kind of dating scene. And what I'm kind of noticing is that people don't really want to ask you out anymore. People want to ask you to come to their house or to come kick it with them or whatever. And it's really weird because it's like, I don't know you. I don't necessarily want to spend time in your house by myself with you, man, that I don't know from a can of paint. And it almost seems like men would have more common sense too. Funny story, this one guy, he really was like pushing this issue, trying to get me to come to his house like it was some kind of date or something. And it was so annoying that I actually told this dude, like, is this what you do? Like, you just invite like random strange women to your house? I'm like, you don't know me, sir. I'll rob you. And he thought I was joking. And I mean, truthfully, I was joking, but like, for real, like, that's just weird. Like, I don't know. Anyway, back to the show. We're gonna go and we're gonna get to experience and see Chance spending time with the ladies, like I said, one-on-one. But before we can get to that, we have this happen.
Pick something. Like, do you not genuinely like me?
What you mean? You're a whore.
Really? Is this what we're doing? Really? Like, they out there minding their own business, right? And here they come, right? Rolly and Womp Womp. They just can't help themselves, right? And the way I see it is, okay, you guys had your boxing match. Rolly, you got to settle your beef with Smalls. Womp Womp, you should have settled your beef with Biggie. It's not our fault that she got the best of you to the point where you took off running and crying. Like, at this point, let it go. And Biggie explained she wasn't even trying to hit you. She was trying to hit Rolly. Rolly didn't like that, but whatever. So, you know, they exchange words and they go back and forth and back and forth. And of course, you know, Rolly and Womp Womp have to bring up, you know, who the girls have been with, what they do in their free time. And it's just like, I've never seen other women so concerned with what other random women are doing with their vagina. Like, how does it affect you? Like, nobody gets on there and talks about Rolly deep throating bananas online for money. Like, come on. And if she wants to do that, like, that's her right. You know what I'm saying? That's how she supports her family. That's how she supports her family. If that's what these girls do for fun, then that's what these girls do for fun. it's not your business. And it's starting to get old, and it really comes off very, very haterish. Like when you don't have anything else to say, then we're just gonna immediately jump to slut shaming. But go on and enjoy y'all blunts. Just saying that scene was very disappointing, especially when like last episode I was really just starting to like Womp Womp. She looked so pretty in that black. She looked so classic, and she, you know, she couldn't wait to disappoint me though, huh? So next we move over and we find out that Shine is back in the house, right? So the girls are all sitting around, or a few of the girls are sitting around talking when she makes her grand entrance. Nothing to see here, folks. Now it's actually time for the one-on-ones. And like I said earlier, this is what I've been waiting to see. So Chance lets Micah know to go on and send up a girl, and, you know, try to send up like somebody that's super fly, super sexy. Like he wants to get this challenge started off right. And so Micah obliges, and here's our first lady come into the room. So now we have Rolly. She's gonna be first in the challenge. And is it just me, or did you hear Micah call it the udder challenge? As in like cow udders. And he has a point. Like, Rolly, man, look, man. You have on 2 bras, and neither one of them is giving you any support? Why are your nipples talking to your belly button? And why is your lingerie too small? Savage by Fenty makes beautiful lingerie for plus size women. Rolly just want to be Rolly, right? And Chance is not into Rolly. Like, I don't care what anybody says. He takes every opportunity to make fun of the girl, to clown the girl, to say something about her weight, to try to feed her food, to just, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's never respectful to her. She's always the butt of his jokes. And I don't know why it bothers me, but it bothers me that she's okay with that. It bothers me. Like, I don't like to see people being okay with being disrespected, like whether I like them or not. And like, it's not that I don't like her, I don't know her, I just know the character that she plays. But like, at what point do you get tired of just like being humiliated, sis? Like, check this out.
Don't worry.
God damn, Rolly! Hold on.
Get the hat.
Yeah! I rode Rolly to the sunset, y'all. I ain't rode a goddamn Clydesdale like this in a long time.
And while yes, it is a bit of comic relief, it's just sometimes it's just too much, you know what it's just too much. And anyway, so we're gonna move on to the next person, and who we have coming in next is Slim. And Slim, she clops her way in there, and I have to give the girl one thing: the body is toned, right? Body is toned. It almost looks like, you know, I imagine she does work out or do some type of cardio, because I know women that are really thin, but just because you're really thin doesn't necessarily give you that type of muscle tone. Chance, even though, you know, he was still kind of feeling like she catfished him on the pictures. I guess her pictures online made it look like she had a little more booty, but you know, she worked with what she had, and it did seem like Chance was impressed. The next person to come on down is Rosie, aka Flatbacks, aka Bombshell. And Rosie shows up in this little naughty schoolgirl outfit, and it seems like her and Chance really did have a good time. He was able to focus on her boobs so that he didn't spend too much time focusing on her lack of assets, if you know what I mean. But like I said, it looked like they had a good time as well. And then next up, I'm gonna just show you this.
Number 4, you got a little bit of time to do your thing, so make it happen.
I already know I got this in the bag. I know how to seduce. I don't even have to put my hands on him.
But
I don't care what nobody say. Celebrity hairstylist my ass. Did y'all see that? No, really, did y'all see that? What was up with the red safety helmet braided wig with the kitchen hanging out in the back? At first I was like, do her wig got a black stripe on it? Oh, no. That's her hair hanging out. Girl, please, like, it's getting ridiculous at this point. to me, she's like the resident butterface, because that body, I can't even lie. I'm not going to even lie. I'm not going to front. Body is slamming, okay? Face slammed, though. So, yeah, I don't know what Chance is going to do with that. He seemed really impressed, though, when she was turned around, not facing him. So, you know, maybe there is some hope for her there. Next up, though, we have my girl, Bad and Bougie. And let's just say she understands the art of seduction, okay? She came in there, she looked amazing. She got close to him, but not too close. And she continually kept him in check, kept him wanting more. When she left the room, she had that nigga on 10. And you love to see it, right? Like I said, but she knows what she's doing. And you can tell that she does have respect for herself. And when you have respect for yourself, people will respect you in turn. Period. Next person up we have, it was Biggie. And Biggie shows up in her maid's outfit and her fishnet stockings. And of course her and Chance had a good time. But then this happened. And I was just like, sir, what are you doing? Now that was funny. Sir, why are you windmilling her like that? Man, sometimes, you know, like I said, he's annoying, right? But sometimes he does little things like that that really make me laugh and that really make me just see his youthful spirit. Another thing, like, did he break that spatula on her? What the hell was that about? Oh my God. But like I said, it looked like they really had a good time. And I do think Chance really likes Biggie. You know, so I guess we're going to see where that goes. Up next is Smalls. Now Smalls comes in and she proceeds to tell us that it's her time of the month and that, you know, she's really going all out and she's really putting in an effort. And I'm just like, is this your first go around with y'all periods? Like, everybody keep bringing up, oh, I'm on period. Girl, ain't you been on your period like every month for the past 10 years? Anyway, I guess they had a good time. It just wasn't that memorable to me like some of the other ones. So I'm going to go ahead and move on. The next person up was Shine. And like I said, you can tell he likes her as well. She looks okay after they had that big fight and after she kind of got jumped on and sucker punched. And her little outfit was cute and she was doing the booty clap thing. And we know Chance is a sucker for a girl who could clap her booty. And they had a good time, it seemed like. You know, it really does seem like he's having a good time with all of the ladies in these one-on-one sessions. So that was Shine. Personally, right now, I'm thinking it looks like she's probably, if anybody's going to give it up, it seems like she would be probably the first. Well, no, Biggie would definitely be Rolly would definitely be the first. But, like, if Biggie and Rolly don't go first, Shine is definitely in. And I think that Chance... hey, if those cameras weren't there, you know. Next up, we have Dottie. Dottie. Somebody call this girl mama, okay? Because what the hell is going on? She slithered in there like one of the Real Housewives of Detroit. Like, that, is she, I know I keep saying it right, but, like, I really think that, like, she be overindulging, yo. Was she there? Like, she wasn't focused or anything. And then, like, she was like, Dottie, Meek Taylor, this isn't OnlyFans, mama. I don't think they paid you enough for that. Like, are you rubbing your business on TV? Girl, no. And you know another thing? Zeus is killing me with these hyperpigmented cooters, okay? First, it was on Jocelyn with Chanel when she bent over and we got to see all her road rash. And now Dottie's giving us a nice, that wasn't a nice view, but right at her cooter cat and the discoloration. Ma'ams, come on, we got to do better, ladies. We have got to do better. Yeah, so she's just laying there with Chance, like basically getting ready to turn Zeus into Hustler After Dark. I don't even know how to close out this segment. I don't know how to close out this segment. I would put a clip in, but I'm not trying to get my channel shut down. I just started, you guys. So you have to use your imagination or head on over to Zeus and check that out. Next up, we have Pick Me. And of course, she looks nice. She always looks nice, but it's just it's her for me that like just rubs me the wrong way. Especially ever since she came at Stormy about her hair, I kind of been off her since then, especially seeing as how like she wears a dilapidated wig. Like, you're not gonna come for somebody's natural hair, and we don't know what your hair looked like under that. If you thought that that wig was a better option than your natural hair, then I don't even want to see your natural hair. Okay, so she's there. Chance was feeling it until he zoomed on in on a bump. He was like, "Oh no, is that a? Oh no." So, yeek, yeah, girl, I don't know. It like, I mean, shit, it could have been a razor bump. It could have been a hair bump. It could have been a bump. However, I don't think Chance was willing to take that chance and find out. Next up, we have Smiles. And you love to see it, right? She looked really cute. She looked amazing. The body, the face, the hair. She's giving, she's serving. And I really like her because she's humble about it, and she doesn't lead with her fabulous body. She doesn't lead with, you know what I'm saying, that gorgeous behind. Like, oh my God, girl, like, how did you get that? Like, are you doing like squats? Like, what's going on? Because I want one too, but I don't want to buy it though. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, it looks like they had a good time, and I do feel like Chance could be into her. But for her sake, I kind of hope that he's not, because I feel like she deserves so much more, so much better. Let's go ahead. Let's see who's next. Here we go. Womp Womp. When she first walked in, okay, I was feeling it, and then I noticed that, does she have a can of whipped cream in her hand? Okay, Zeus. Where is this going, right? I didn't know it was gonna go there. And by there, I mean now see, I had to just make a picture right there, right? Because for sure, if I would have showed you the clip, whole channel shut all the way down. I'm like, girl, really? Like, your whole areolas, huh? Just out there in the world like that. All right then, girl. All right. Did y'all see that? Like, was I tripping? It's a lot. It's a lot. That's all I'm gonna say. And Chance's face was priceless, okay? And after that experience, Soldier Girl was up next. And Soldier Girl, she looks great. We know that Chance is really feeling her. So, I mean, there's really not much more to say. She looks great. Chance is feeling her. We know, pretty much assured that she's not going anywhere, right? Right. Next person up is Yodela. And, man, look, Yodela, you the homegirl, right? Like, there's zero chemistry. Like, there's none at all. And it's crazy because it's like, some of the girls are on the show because they want to be actresses, they want to be this, they want to be that, and it's like, Yodela can't even act like she likes Chance. She can't even like pull it out from way down there and just kind of bring it forward, right? Like, there's absolutely no chemistry. And like I said, it just looks like everybody's chilling with the homies. Like, that's exactly what it looks like. Even the way she was dressed, like, you could tell she was like, I'm just gonna slap this on and slap some tape over my nips and head on in there, right? It's like, she didn't put any effort into it. And like I said, she don't really like Chance, okay? So that's where we leave off with them. Now it's finally time for eliminations, and let's go through, let's see who's staying, and let's see who's going. So at eliminations, Skittle still got that damn braided wig on, like, and is it just me, or is it swelling? Like, cause it's like a little red football helmet, or like a red safety helmet, or I don't know, she looks like something, and I just can't put my finger on it right now. That's it. That's what it looks like, girl. Anyway, let's see. We find out that Womp Womp has decided to leave the competition. She said that she had some issues and her family comes first. And I was just thinking to myself, like, is that why you left? Or did you leave because you did too much and you did not want to be further embarrassed on, I almost said national television, on streaming platform service? I don't know. Anyway, she's no longer with us. And like I said, I also found out that she's doing another show, or she was doing another show for the Shade Room, another dating show. And so I was wondering, like, is that the reason why she left? And I posted that on my Instagram, and she actually responded to me, and she let me know that no, that show had already finished filming and that she really did leave because of family problems. But go ahead and check that show out as well. If I can find a link for it, I'll go ahead and put that in the description. But Womp Womp is out of the house as of now. And then we also have Soldier Girl, who came to my attention like when they were coming out. That blonde hair is amazing on her. She looks great. I really loved it. Like, it gave her like a whole new look. And it was a great look. Not the look that was, not that anything was wrong with how she looked before, because she's a beautiful girl. But I really like the blonde. The blonde, like, like took it up a notch or whatever. But love to see it, right? So first hat goes to Shine, and I think that was also Chance liked her, and he liked the way that she made her butt clap. But I also think that it was for what she had to go through with Skittles and Yodel, kind of like a little consolation prize. Like, come get your hat first, girl, okay? After that, Biggie actually gets her hat, and she doesn't have to wait or go up and down the stairs to get it. So I know she was happy. That was pretty cool. Smiles also gets her hat, and of course she was looking so cute, and just her energy's everything, right? She really brightens up her room. Dottie gets a hat. Yeah, and she looked more sober tonight than she usually does. Rolly got her hat, and then they bring up Rosie, aka Flatbacks, aka Bombshell, and they're kind of asking her, you know, like, well, why should she get a hat? You know, why should she stay? And she lets them know, because, you know, little booties matter. Apparently not to Chance, because he let her go. So Bombshell, Rosie, Flatbacks is out, and I'm kind of sad to see her go, and it's also kind of sad to watch her walk away too. But like I said, she was good while she was here. I enjoyed her. She tried to stay out of the mess, and she kept a pretty positive outlook. So thanks for your service, Rosie. Next up, we have Bad and Bougie, who of course we already know she's gonna get a hat. She looks amazing. What more can we say about our girl Charisse? She's doing a damn thing, right? Right. Next up, who gets their hat next? Or who comes down for a hat next? Here comes Skittle. What's her name? Stony Skittles, right? Skittles. I just can't get over this Jim Jones braided and brushed wig. It's killing me, y'all. And is it expanding? Like, it looks like it I don't know what's going on there. I don't know. Anyway, every week, why is she dressed like a different, like, cartoon character? Like, this week it was Harley Quinn. Last week it was Cruella de Vil. Wonder who it's going to be next week. She's just pulling looks, huh? And none of them are serving, though. Anyway, the next person up we have is Yodela. And, of course, Chance goes ahead and gives his homegirl a hat. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, there's really nothing there. They really do appear to just be good friends. Pick Me also felt like she deserved a hat because she wore a thong. Yeah, I guess Chance wasn't really rolling with that either. He sent her ass packing. Now, let's tell the truth. He sent her packing because of that bump. And now I'm really like, well, damn, what kind of bump was it? Like, because, I mean, he spotted it. He naked eye spotted it, right? And it was big enough or bad enough or crazy enough for him to be like, no, ma'am, you got to go. You and your bump got to get up out of here. So Pick Me, aka Brown Sugar, is no longer there, and I'm kind of happy about it. Like I said, I wasn't feeling her after the way that she tried to downplay Stormy's natural hair. So good riddance, girl. Next up, Soldier Girl. And like I said, she pops down looking so cute in that little blonde wig. She just looks adorable. And she gets her hat. And I'm starting to really see like a little sparky spark between her and Chance. So we'll see what happens from there. Let's see who is next. We have the last two people left down there. It appears to be Smalls and Slim, right? Now we get into the gossip and into the repeating and into the what mom and my grandma used to call being a paw parrot, right? allegedly, one of the sisters or whatever is messing with the security guard, right? And so Slim and Smalls, they're going back and forth about it, back and forth about it, back and forth about it. And like in my mind, I'm thinking to myself, oh God, Slim is going home, right? Because Chance likes them sisters, right? Like, period. He likes them sisters. And Chance also likes girls who have like a little meat. Like, not saying that he likes women that are overweight, but he doesn't like women that are stick thin, right? So as they're going back and forth, right, she's saying what she heard, but nobody's showing like any real proof that this has gone down, right? And instead of Smalls being like, hey, yo, mind your business, I don't know what you're talking about, any of those other things, right? Like, some kind of way it comes up and somebody was like, well, either it was you or your sister. And then she was like, well, it wasn't me, so it must have been. Girl, did you just let them trick you into dry snitching on your sister? I mean, like, honestly, it wasn't even a dry snitch. Like, did you let them trick you into snitching on your sister? Girl, she ain't the sharpest knife in the drawer, okay? So now there's tension, right? You can already see it. There's tension between Biggie and Smalls, right? And we're going to see that unfold on the next episode. And there's also tension between Biggie and Smalls versus Slim, because I still don't see it. I'm just trying to figure out where was it Slim's place to bring this up. And yeah, anyway, they both get a hat, and so they're both staying. And yeah, I'm just like, so wait, you telling me they messing with the security guards? I'm like, who are these security guards? Like, I want to see what's going on back there. There seems to be a lot going on in this house. But hey, we're going to have to tune in next week. And next week, big surprise. We have Mr. Mangina is back. So let's see what this messy bird is going to get us into. I can't lie. I'm intrigued. I'm ready to see what's going on there. So please consider joining me again next week. Like I said, we're going to go ahead and we're going to talk about episode 7 and probably episode 8 together. Like I said, it's the return of Mangina. Should be interesting. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Ashley Quinn. I'm glad that you had a chance to sit here and go over this with me. If you like this content, please go ahead and click that like button and click that subscribe button. Leave a comment below so we can continue this conversation. Once again, I'm Ashley Quinn. It's been my pleasure. You guys have a good one, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Cheeks tatted, move to the birds, but I still get ratchet. Move to the birds, but I still, man.